Good morning and welcome back to A Day in the Life of a Freelancer. I used to be a music and art teacher at a school for kids in out-of-home care in Noble Park. That was pretty fucked, and there's a shelf life for how long you can do that sort of stuff. It was the only world that I knew, so I then took a job with DHS as a youth justice officer, but really what that was doing community outreach stuff. So I'd take kids and paint murals and go skating. Heaps of it was skating. I'd consider myself, because I was getting paid, I was a professional skater at some point in time. Anyway, I then got out of there because I got assaulted. And if you know anything about the culture of that sort of work, like you get assaulted, you come back to work the next day and they're like, man, heard about that assault, and everything fucking goes back to normal. So I got out of there and I became a music teacher, a freelance music teacher, but I also did that in that world. So I was working in Parkville Youth Justice Centre and in secure welfare facilities. Around 2013, through sheer happenstance, I found myself in a situation where I'd come across people who work in private industry who know how to take artists, freaks like me, people who are not able to really work in office buildings and dress like that, and they can turn people like me toward their business problems and make money out of it, which I couldn't fucking believe. I was a bit sus at first. I was like, am I going to have to change who I am? And I didn't. In fact, so much of the value that I brought was being me, was not actually being part of that thing. That changed my whole freelance life. It actually allowed for me to be able to be someone who gets to kind of pick and choose what they do for work and apply their artistic skills. There was a slight little blip where I actually had to take a full-time job a couple of years ago. And let us just say there are winning teams and there are learning teams. And I was on the learning team for that. Anyway, that's a little bit of an insight. I don't even think everyone here knows exactly what I do in my freelance practice. I'll address that another time. Have a great day.